Sweet little buttercup with my favorite smile. Dear little buttercup, won't you stay a while? You and I can settle down in a cottage built for two. Sweet little buttercup, dear little buttercup, I love you. Good morning. Welcome to Hump Day. That's right, it's Wednesday. As we say here on the channel, you gotta hump this day, lest it may hump you without your consent. How are you? 5:07 a.m. in the morning. Let's get to it. Coffee, Charlie Cod, tea pass. Go. And as always, we start off our day with a little bit of patriotism and gratitude. I don't know why I have to go to the bathroom again. I went to the bathroom twice before I left the domicile. Okay, let's crop out our friends. There we go. Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land of the pilgrim's pride, land where my fathers died, for every mountainside let freedom ring. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. All right, let's get going. Let's start our day. Awesome. All the construction workers look at me like I'm some kind of weirdo. Well, your wives do that too. Coming to you from Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America. Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America. Remember your address. Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, North America, planet Earth, which is the third stone from the sun, in the solar system, which is located in the outer spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy, which is part of our local group of galaxies inside of the Virgo cluster of galaxies, which is inside an even larger group called the Laniakea supercluster of galaxies, which is inside the known universe, which could be part of a still unwinding story of infinite possibilities. The unfathomed, unrealized, unmeasured. Multiverse of all possibilities that could be, really. Yes, indeed. All right. No, I went to the bathroom twice before I left. Make sure. Listen, guys, I follow imperial procedures as I learned in 1980 from Empire Strikes Back. And that is imperial procedure, you know what I mean? All imperial ships must dump their garbage before they enter hyperspace. Yeah. It's 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Won't get over 50 today. We have a meeting after work from 3:30 to 4:30. So I'm going to experience rush hour commute coming home. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, well. It's also New Comic Book Day. It's Wednesday, middle of the week. It's Hump Day. Hump this day, list it. May hump you. You know? Without your consent. So get humping. Hump day, Wednesday. I look forward to Wednesday. It's the only day I get some humping in. What hump? Hump. Why? Who's being funny? Are you being funny? Are you cooing at my bird? Oh, man. But yeah, I had a good night's sleep. I had a decent breakfast. But I start off my day with gratitude, and that's what makes the biggest difference. This is Live and Learn. It's the gratitude show. We start off our day with gratitude. It has become the driving force of my life. It has given me perspective, which led to a greater purpose. Hey, pigeon. Which also made me realize how much peace I actually have by concentrating on what I have instead of focusing on what I don't have, what has been taken from me, what I've lost, what I lack, what I covet. You see the intrinsic switch there? So I use what I call the Sully Foundation method. When I got this idea for the gratitude list, it did not come with instructions. It did not come with a method. I had no model in which to make this work. So I had to cobble together my own method, my own way. And that's that. Yeah, I don't repeat myself over and over again just for content's sake. Not just for content's sake, but for, it's to develop. It's repetition. It's like in karate, you perform what is known as a kata, which is a repetitive motion, wax on, wax off, where you get used to moving a certain way. You develop some strength and some flexibility and some agility in that specific area. It gives you an emotional, spiritual, and mental muscle memory. And I know that's what I needed. So I based this off karate and in the dojo of the heart, mind, and spirit. Yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And also sticking to my gratitude list, and I'm sticking to my Sully Foundation method. My foundation is, I have 10. It used to be 5. It's doubled. I've been doing this gratitude list for 5 years now, and it's just, and it just always impresses me when people just like, oh wow, the gratitude list. It's like really, helping. It's working. I'm like, that is so cool. That is good news. That's good to hear. So buttons. Indeed, that's what Mo says. Mo's my ma, and she's passed on, and life is now different. This is recent, a couple of months ago. So I started off my list with the foundation. My foundation is as follows. I'm grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, a solid breakfast, the peace that comes with being single. I've been single for a very long time. It's been torturous, frustrating, nihilistic, black-pilling in a way. But I got over that hump. Get over the hump. See, hump day. Hump. You know what I mean? You ride that camel, stay on that hump. You know what I mean? And also for sobriety. Whatever level of sobriety that I've achieved, I'm very grateful for. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. See, it's 5:16 a.m. And the train that's entering the station is crawling into the station. So, way to go. I'm going to be probably late for work today. God. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Let's go. Come on. We got to get to work now. All right. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's commute.
Yeah, he goes, but it's sometimes they just so fast. I'm like, oh, I was like, all she had to do was say something. I was like,
Oh, here we go.
no big deal. I was like, I was just doing it on weekends to get it done. So I don't forget.
How you doing? Good to see
Next stop,
you. How you doing? Good to see you. What are you talking about? There's no Band-Aid on my nose. Don't stir up the Band-Aid on my nose. What are you doing? Why are you concentrating on that? It's none of your business. Don't do that to the viewers. Don't do that. Someone's gonna clip that and try to humiliate you online. I've already been humiliated in my life. It's called dating. So happy Wednesday, happy Hump Day. Yeah, gratitude. It's changed my life. I am blessed and grateful for my family, for my friends, for my faith, for my freedom. I'm an American. Freedom. I'm grateful for my family, my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep. That's the foundation of a better life. Making time to get proper rest. Heck, I'm single. I'd rather be asleep. I legitimately don't. I run out of fucks to give about most things. I'm like, my condo's right over there. But I'm not a nihilistic person. I'm not, I could be, but I feel like that would be a conscious choice. Or you are what you focus on. Hence gratitude helping me out. So I'm grateful and blessed for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, and my health. Those were the 5. And my union job, 6. A good night's sleep, 7. A solid breakfast, 8. And recently I added on peace. I've got some kind of measure of peace after all these years of frustration, struggling, grinding, churn of my mind and my heart and soul, of dashed disappointments, of failed expectations. What happened, I let it go. Like the Buddha said, let go. Don't give up, but let go. Yeah. Wow. And finally, sobriety. I mean, I'm not the most sober person in the world. I eat gummies every day after work, nights and weekends. I don't smoke weed anymore. I don't combust. I don't inhale vape pens. Because my mom died of lung cancer. So I was like,
Quincy Center.
I don't think I can do that anymore. So buttons, as Ma says. And it's not Ma said. Ma says it every day in my heart, in my mind, in my soul. Seriously. What? First train of the day. Are you from Charlestown? What are you pulling me up? See, that's a joke. It's a local joke. People from Charlestown, they have a notoriety for bank robberies and armored cars. They say, every kid in Charlestown growing up had a poster of Bobby Orr and a route of the Brinks trucks and the Wells Fargo trucks, too. Yeah, it's a joke. It's like, and then now you can have a Dorchester joke or a Southie joke. Hey, make a Quincy joke, if you want. You feeling brave? I'm kidding. Nobody makes West Roxbury jokes or Jamaica Plain jokes. Nobody. Roslindale. They're barely Boston. Bill Burr, he's from fucking Canton. Canton's a half an hour away. Yeah, you're from Boston. You're from the fucking suburbs, kid. Oh boy, you're not from Boston. I'm from Boston. Great. So yeah, we're standing by at the station. Great. Boy, this is exactly what I need. Because every time I'm late, it accumulates, and after you reach a threshold point, you start getting demerits. There's a point system of demerits, and it's like, it's weird. I live so close to the train tracks. You can tell when something's up. Like when you hear a subway train at like 2:30 in the morning, the subway stops at about 12:30, 1 o'clock. So it's shut down for like 4 hours between 1 and 5 a.m. First train leaves at 5:10. So buttons. And they've been doing...
Hey, watch the doors, folks. Doors are closing.
Oh, great. Thank you. Why don't you install one of those beeping things? There we go. See? Now, see, if we were on one of those brand new trains, that we would have been assaulted with beeping. It would sound like a fucking emergency room. Sometimes I think, am I really on my deathbed? And that's like my EKG, that's my heart monitor. Like, it beeps so much, these new trains. Oh my God. People who don't take public transportation, designing public transportation. Oh, that's what happens, huh? Sometimes I put my other hand over the back of my phone, which covers the forward-facing camera, just so people don't think that like I'm videotaping them, because people get pretty squirrely over that. So great, we're already 7 minutes behind. And yeah. The worst thing in the world is to get wound up with panic and anxiety before you get to work. I like to save my panic attacks for being at work. Thank you very much. Come on. But it's hump day. It's Wednesday. Hump this day. Let's get my hump you. Wednesday is hump day. That means you're going over the hump. And then once you're over the hump, it's all downhill from there. Hence the hump day. What has a hump? A camel. Or a dromedary. Does a camel have 2 humps? And the dromedary has 1 hump? I could never tell. Maybe it's like the splitting the differences between rabbits and hares. Hares have longer ears, thinner bodies, longer, you know. Bunnies are chubby.
Entering.
I see bunnies like mostly every morning. It's pretty cute. Did the Bruins play last night? I don't even know anymore. I've kind of, just like the Bruins management, I've given up on this season. It means I should still be able to watch the games. I should still be able to root for my home team.
Next stop, North Quincy.
But also, I've been a sports fan, a home team sports fan for so long that, sometimes you just gotta take a break. I mean, one time Major League Baseball went on strike, and I was just like, fuck this shit. What's the point? And then one day I just went back to the Fenway and watched the game, and, I couldn't even, oh, great. couldn't even tell you like 3 players in that team. Big Poppy, he retired a long time ago, asshole. No, what about Dustin Pedroia? Where's Pedro Martinez? Dude, Pedro Martinez is your age. What do you think, he's Satchel Paige? He's still fucking playing ball? Nolan Ryan. Oh, boy. Wow, we are legitimately like 10 minutes behind.
No smoking, please.
But here I am, micromanaging things that are out of my control. What is in my control is, as soon as I'm done with the show, text my boss. Be like, hey boss, chances are I'm going to be a little late. And hopefully that gives me some leverage to be like, when they come to me being like, hey, you were late on these 5 days. Like, yeah, I
Next
punched
stop,
in
JFK UMass.
barely with minutes to spare, and I let you know that it's the MBTA and the subway. It's my only way in. I don't drive. I don't have a car. Even if I had a car, why would I drive? But for the most part, the subway works pretty typically. And for the most part, I get to work on time. And for the most part, I've been, I'm a T rider. This is life. This is life without a car in a city with public transportation. But happy Hump Day. Hump this day, lest it may hump you without your consent. Ooh, got comic book. Like, do I go to the comic book shop after work? Because I won't be getting home till like pretty near 6 o'clock. You know. Yeah, that's me in deep thought. When you hear stuff like that. Yeah, that comes from like underneath, from the bottom of the train, like under the floor. So when you hear stuff like that, you're thinking, do I have enough time to post this video before I die? Probably not. Just, oh boy, here we are, falling off the bridge. Whoop-de-doo, it was nice to know you. Try gratitude. Read the funny books. Oh boy. Anything else am I grateful for? That's a good question. I'm grateful for peanut butter. This was my breakfast this morning. I made a fluffernutter. A fluffernutter is a sandwich it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich without the jelly, and you use the marshmallow fluff brand fluff. And I don't use bread. I put it on a chocolate rice cake. I've made the conscious choice not to buy bread anymore. I usually carry a loaf of fresh, like, garlic baguette, like loaf. It's pretty good. I love grilled cheese sandwiches. And with the leftovers, I make croutons, like I do at work. Speaking of, I gotta make croutons today. Good to know. Here we go. Yeah, oh yeah. I usually have 3 boxes of Stouffer's French bread pizza in the freezer because it's convenient. Seriously, oh Jesus, we're stopping again. Thank you, T. Thank you so much. Oh boy. Alright, here, I'll have to get out at JFK and wait for the next train or the shuttle bus. It's interesting, we're just coming back from a cataclysmic failure of services where the infrastructure had to literally be mostly replaced. The certain parts of certain sections of the system were shut down for months at a time. So they can replace tracks and replace signal systems and everything. And a lot of it has to do with compatibility of newer trains and an inability for them to thrive on this over 100-year-old system.
We'll be moving in just a moment, folks. We have a test train directly ahead of us at JFK.
Good time for it. Yay. I know.
That train is leaving JFK at this time. We should be moving momentarily.
I'll probably make it right on time if we don't have any more delays. But one of the best dating advices I ever got, I got from a street sign. It said, construction ahead, delays ahead, try alternate route. Oh, okay. Sure. Sound advice. You never know where you find advices. Like gratitude. I got that off the internet from an ex-felon, a recovering addict. I never heard about gratitude as a gratitude list. I have heard of it. It's in the zeitgeist. It's in our cultural literacy. But as a suggestion, I never got that suggestion from a therapist or in my spiritual readings. Just it's interesting where we find these things. And it really made the biggest difference. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed. I'll get to work. And I'll get to work. And it's Wednesday, hump day. So, as we say, you gotta hump this day, lest it may hump you without your consent. So get humping. Get on that camel. Ride. All right, we got to wrap it up. We are about 15 minutes behind. Hopefully I'll make it to work on time. Send me your good energy.
We'll be standing by JFK momentarily.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
On one side is just leaving. Standing by momentarily.
It's a blessing that nobody has fucking meltdowns on these things. I've only seen it once. Alrighty, well, let's wrap it up. Have a good day. Think about subscribing if you haven't subscribed yet. Smash that like button. Turn on those notifications. Leave a comment. What are you grateful for this morning? Is it working for you? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so God bless, namaste, good luck, and we'll see you with more gratitude. And hump this day, lest it may hump you. All right, happy Wednesday.